Welcome back to my channel. Hi loves. Basically today we'll be talking about how to lose weight. So there was a time where I was a size 38 and I was really comfortable in a size 40 jean. So I'm basically just gonna explain how I was able to lose all that weight. I'm thinner now, obviously, but I was very big then. But I was still cute, but I was just very chubby. Anyways, so yeah, so this is how I lost weight. So I would eat on a side plate. So instead of eating on a normal size plate, I would rather then eat on a side plate, because I would hear people talk about and say you need to cut down on what you eat, your intake. You need to cut down on calories. So then I was thinking like I did not even go and really like go deep into the whole scenario of like going on the internet and finding out information. Like, it was just word of mouth. So yeah, so I used to start I ate on a side plate, and like it would be anything, everything, basically bread, pasta, rice, pap, anything. Like, I would just have it on a side plate instead of a normal size plate. So the tinier plate. So yeah, that helped a lot, because the less I was eating, the more I was getting used to eating little, and my stomach like got used to the fact that I'm eating less, and then it shrunk, or it got like, it just got used to the fact that I ate less, and then it just like I feel like it just minimized itself, because like, I think as soon as you eat a lot, your stomach stretches. That's why like you have a big belly. Like, after you eat a lot, you're like, yo, I just want to lay down, I'm too full or whatever. And then you know what I mean. So yeah, so I would eat on a side plate, and I'm not saying like make sure that the side plate is full of food and then you still expect to lose weight. No, like, leave some room on the side plate, on the side plate. Don't let the rice fall down, or the salad like get all over you as you eating. No, don't do that. Like, so yeah, so on a side plate, that would just be the norm. I would every single day I would ask my mom to like dish on a side plate instead of dishing in a plate. Even a bowl could work, but like, yeah, because sometimes you can like have the discipline, and then someone will just like tempt you, and you're like, but then you look at that food and you're like, but like, no. So yeah, and basically I used to eat like 4 slices of bread. Like, when I went to school, I'd carry 4 slices of bread. When I came back from school, I'd carry 4 slices. Right, when I went to school, I'd carry 4 slices of bread, and then I'll have it for lunch. And then yeah, when I go home, then I'll eat 4 slices of bread. And if my mom wasn't cooking that night, or if I didn't cook, or if we're not just cooking, no one's cooking, we're just gonna like have bread, then I'd eat 4. So that was like 12 slices of bread a day. And I used to like bread. It was like the easiest and simplest thing to do quickly if you're hungry. So that means I'm eating almost like a loaf yesonka, basically. So like a whole loaf of bread. So yeah, so basically, yeah, so like, if you basically, what I'm trying to say is like, cut half of everything you eat. I'm not saying don't eat what you used to, because that's just like, it's like a child having a lot of candy, and you give the child the candy. You can't go and take the candy away from the child. Obviously the child's gonna like react and either cry or whatever, or the bottle from the child, or from a baby's mouth. Like, you can't just go take it away. So obviously the child's gonna cry or something. Like, so what I'm saying is, when you're used to something, you can't just take it away very quickly. Then there's obviously going to be a negative reaction to that. So do it gradually. So basically, um yeah, so 4 slices of bread, I still stuck to me eating the bread, but I just cut it in half. So like, basically 4 slices to 2 slices instead. So normal size plate to a smaller size plate. I'd still drink my fruity drinks. I'd still have my acid cool drinks. I did not miss out on anything. Like, I gave my body what it wanted when it wanted it, what it craved, but I just cut it in half. So that really worked for me. Um, and gradually, like, I think I did it for like a month or two, and like already I saw results. Um, yeah, I really did see results. And also the fact that my body wasn't missing anything. Like, if I feel like eating a pizza with my fam, I would be eating pizza with my fam. If I felt like, so there was I didn't have to just eat salad and what is this thing called rice bread. Oh goodness, that was the worst for me. Like, in the beginning I tried to like go on a diet because my dad wanted me to lose slow weight because I was really fat, like um so he bought me like healthy food. So there was like this rice bread or rice cakes, and like dude, like I was oh child, like that just made me more hungry. That just made me want to eat more. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have to do this on my own because whatever um, I'm doing now is not working for me, and it's just getting more difficult for me, and I'm still like feeling, because like once you try and do something and you can't get it done, you just feel like it just feels like a disappointment, and then you're like, why am I even trying? But continue trying, but just do it in your own way. So this way worked for me, and I would recommend it to work for you. But I'm not saying, because some people like have different bodies and it's not always gonna like work, but like if this could work for me, it could possibly work for you, so try it out. You're not losing by trying something out, and if it doesn't work, you move on to the next thing that thing could work for you. So yeah, so I don't have a notepad of me. This is literally just coming out of my head as I speak. So yeah, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I used to jog. Like, I used to like, I still kinda, but like no, not really. So I used to jog like 3 times a week, so that's 3 times in 7 days. I'd ask my friends to go with me, but they were like lazy, and they were like, oh, they'd rather just stand on the street and like have chats and whatever. At the time, they didn't want to join me, so I was like, you know what, this is something I'm doing for me, I'm gonna have to do it myself. So then I decided to so ooh, I was always like someone who hustles. Like, so while I was still studying at Northland College, I I was working part-time. So part-time, then I would be able to pay, then working part-time was something that I did in order to pay my transport fee to get to college. So yeah, so the money that I used to get from that, I just like bought I decided that I'm just gonna get like gym clothes. So then I bought gym clothes, and then I bought like this nice Nike um I'm distracted, sorry, this nice Nike sneaker. So I got that, and then I started jogging. So yeah, I so it was I wasn't jogging where people could see me because I was still very shy, and you don't need that like, you don't need people saying or like making silly comments, like. So I found a road which was just for cars, like basically I can put it that way, but all roads are for cars, but like where there were no houses and where no one could like really see me. So I used to go on my own and like go jog there. So I would like jog for like a really long time, like very long, like yeah, like I used to jog very long because I was so determined to lose weight, and people used to make fun of my weight. So I was like, I'm gonna show them. I always had that type of attitude. So yeah, so I used to jog, and I jogged like 3 times, like I said, and a week, and yeah. So when I couldn't go jog, and I couldn't, you can't always decide to do something and get it done. There's always something like I was still living with my mom that time. So obviously I had to like do house chores and that type of thing, so I couldn't always like get an opportunity to just go and jog. So yeah. So I do exercises at home. So I always try and make a plan. So I used to do exercises at home, in my room, and yeah, so I used to jog in my room. Jog in my room. I used to exercise in my room, when I couldn't go jogging. And like, I feel like you shouldn't like give up. There's always gonna be something getting in the way, but then don't try and like give up. Like, keep going. So yeah. So basically, what was happening now was that I cut everything I ate in half. I was jogging, I was exercising. So, like, when you do something like constantly, and then you just get used to it, certain things. Oof, like, you just get used to certain things. And yeah, my body was getting used to the fact that I was eating less. My body was getting used to the fact that I was jogging. My body got used to the fact that I was exercising, and then I would just exercise when I felt like exercising, right? And I didn't have anything to do when I was just at home. I'd just take an hour or two and just like exercise. And it wasn't like push-ups, because like when you're heavy, you don't still want to do things that feels more heavy. So I was doing like simple. I would. Sorry, my battery's low. So I was doing like simple exercises, that was, should probably get a charger for it. Just go get a charger. Struggle is real, guys. There we go. Yo, that was so extra. So yeah, everything together. So yeah, so I used to do all those things, and yeah, my body was getting used to everything, and it worked. I was losing weight, but I didn't buy new clothes. I decided, like, since I was working part time, I decided that I'm gonna eventually buy clothes, but I'm not gonna waste money, because like when you I was gonna wear my big clothes basically, and just continue doing this and continue losing weight until I was happy with the weight that I was, and then I was gonna like buy myself clothes. So eventually, like, people just saw me wearing big and baggy clothes, but I was fine with that because it was like a sign that I was losing weight, so it was like motivation for me. Okay, so I'm out of breath now because of um moving that bed, and it's not COVID-19, guys. It's not COVID. Just kidding. So yeah. So yeah, I was used to everything that I was doing. So what was I saying? So yeah, so eventually I was losing weight, and it was, my clothes were baggy and I was wearing it that way, and I was just like still continuously doing everything, and then I like was finally happy with the weight that I was, and then like the money that I was getting from work, I bought myself clothes. And then when the first time, that first moment when you're like just wearing your fitted clothes, and that goodness, and then like it's so amazing, like you feel good, like you feel cute, and you feel like you just feel so amazing, like it just gives you some type of confidence that you can't get from someone giving you a compliment. Like, it's just my goodness, it's like self-love. So yeah, so I wore my outfit, and I like, oh guys, I like clothes. I like I like clothes. My mama always tells me like to not spend so much on clothes, but you know, I just love clothes. But I think I'm at the age of that stage of liking clothes, you know. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna ever change though, cause I'm just obsessed. Anyway, so I'm obsessed with clothes and nice things, cause you know. So yeah, so I lost weight. I bought myself new clothes. I was feeling good. I was getting compliments, and the very people that were making fun of me were the very people that were like, "Wow, Zana, losing Johnny weight, kangaka fast." And this one lady actually said like, what did she say? It was hilarious. She like literally stood from across the road and she like shouted like, it was so funny. I know I was laughing. Like I was really laughing. Like I'm someone who always laughs. Like I could laugh at a lot of things that are not funny for other people, but like I find them funny. So like she was across the road and she saw me and she's like, "You, Joanne." Like that lady just gave me life. Like she shouted, man. It was like across the road and she was like, "You, Joanne, you, hi son, Benzinchani." Like, you know, like she just gave me life, and those are the moments for me. Like I was just like I was so proud of myself. Like I was very proud of myself. And yeah, that's how I lost weight, and it could work for you. So yeah, try that. I know you probably have like a lot of questions, like just because it worked for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for me. Just because it worked for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for me. Yeah, but like just you get to try it. You don't have to like invest any money into this. It's like free advice. You can do it and try it out and see. Could you don't know? It could work for you. Like if it could work for me, we're all human beings, and I'm not special. You know, like in a sense of, I mean, I'm special. What I mean, like what you mean? Like in the sense of we all human beings, and like most things tend to work for us. Like it's just part of that natural nature thing, I think. So it could possibly work for you. So the reasons why I think it's not gonna work for everybody, it's not because like I don't think you can do it. It's basically because some people like how do I say this? Like some people are thicker than others, and that's just the way they are. Like they can't change. They were just there's a word for it. Just think while I'm drinking water. Genetically that way, so it's not always gonna work for everybody, and that's why yeah. So thank you for watching this video, and I think I spoke really fast in this video. I think it's because I was not prepared. I literally just like out of my head spoke about this, and yeah, not prepared in a sense of writing down things and that type of thing, like looking back and forth. I felt like not doing that today. I just felt like having a chit chat and talk, you know. So that's how I lost weight, guys. And I mean the results lovely, like, cute, you know, like self-confidence is there, beauty is there, beauty is there, and love you guys until I see you guys again. I'm not gonna go say like and subscribe. You already know what to do, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Deuces. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I keep on doing that, like my mask. Everyone's been asking me where I got this mask, so I'm just gonna like mention. It says stay safe on the side, and then it says Gazid, so you can actually check that out on Instagram, but I'll mention it below by the description. Yeah, so you can actually just go and get it. It's like really lit. Like, have a look at it one last time before I leave there. Oh, my earrings are getting in the way. I'm about to hurt somebody now. I'm kidding, guys. Like, it just, movies just make when black girls take their earrings off, it's in so they're gonna hurt you. So that's it. I mean, the haze in the way. Anyway, okay. But that's how it like looks. Like there we go. So okay. So yeah. Stay safe. Guys, I don't think I was gonna be like that about this month, so I thought I'd just like peace guys.